Good morning, y'all. I usually start the video before I get in the garden, but this morning I came in to get the watering started before I did the video. And isn't that a beautiful sight with the crepe myrtle and the autumn clematis behind it, and then this is Rip City dahlia, and this is cafe au lait. So pretty, so pretty. But over there, the dahlias, hardly any blooms. There's a few buds. I do see some buds, but this year has been a little bit difficult. I see a lot of people. This is a good one, so that's kind of deceptive. And you can see in this bed, there's not many blooms. I have been cutting back a lot, hoping that when it gets cooler, hoping like in the next 6 weeks that they will have a growth spurt and put on some buds. But I'm really not real hopeful, so it'll be a surprise if it happens. And I have been reading on, I'm part of a Facebook group about warm climate dahlias, and I'm seeing more and more people are really struggling this year. That their dahlias just are not doing good. The heat has just taken its toll on the dahlias, and I've been reconsidering how I grow them, because this year has it's been hard, and our water bill has been ridiculous. So well over $200 for the last 2 months, and so that's a lot of water for not a lot of dahlias. I mean, but we do have tomatoes, so there's that. But these two beds, I'm considering pulling up all of the dahlias, all the tubers, and starting over. Reworking the beds and saving only a few, because there are 2 or 3 that I really like, but there's a lot that I grow just because they're there, and so I think I need to make a change. But this one right here has been in the ground, well, it overwintered, and it's pitiful, puny, right there. I don't even know the name of it. It's one of my yellow ones, I think, or yeah. So that's the kind of thing that I think it's time to reassess. And over here, everything that was over here has either rotted or died or gone away. So yeah. there's one in there that every year I say it's a red one, and I get probably 2 blooms off of it a year, and so it needs to go. This one right here is a gorgeous dahlia. I've had 1 or 2 blooms off of it this year. I think 1. It's orange globe, and I will save that, because see how green it is? Even with all this heat and everything, it's responding well to the care that we've given it. But anyway, that's my musings for the morning of what to do about all the dahlias, because I do like growing them, but this year has been quite the challenge, and so I don't really want to put in this many hours of work with not much return. So I need to think about that, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to just narrow it down to these 2 beds. And this bed over here is just, I think it was a success maybe the first year, but it's not a success anymore, and I don't know, there might be 1 or 2 out of it that I'll save, and we'll see about that. So that's my thinking I'm always planning ahead. I think that's a gardener that plans ahead. We're a hopeful bunch, optimistic. Anyway, my zinnias right there, they're still okay, and the bed over here is fixing to turn to a fall garden, because I'm going to plant collards and turnips there. I know they'll do. The basil, wow, y'all, I picked a whole lot and made a whole lot of pesto. Some in the freezer, some we had for supper, some's in the refrigerator, and it doesn't even look like I touched this bed. So, yeah, it's a really good variety of basil. It's the one that is downy mildew resistant, and I get it from Johnny's Seed. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a really good one, and I've had that's been there since, I guess I planted the seed probably in April, and it's been all summer long. I do trim it and all that. So I think you might have come here for the dahlias, and there's not a lot of that. There's an herb bed. The peppers are doing really good. The globe amaranth is starting to bloom. And here's the house on the hill up there that I thought was flat land when we bought it. That's still funny to me. It's still funny to Brian too, because I did think this land was flat. It was so overgrown that you couldn't tell that it was hilly. Anyway, this is where we are in August, after a hot summer. Still got hot weather going, but I love this garden out here. My fig trees are good. That zucchini and cucumber sunflowers are going to make their appearance, I guess, in a month. And there's nothing like a garden path to me. There's been so many variations of that path right there from here to the gate, and I think I like it the way it is now. It's grass, it's mulch here, and then grass there. So I think that's about everything that I can think of saying this morning. I hope y'all are enjoying the end of summer and staying cool. So this is Mona from Winterpast.